So welcome back to Alnahudy Central, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get this man to cross from one carriage to the other. So trawling through the internet and eBay, I found these people. modelrailwaystation.com. Okay. And all these are cardboard coach connectors, gangway connectors, or corridor connectors, which you can stick in between the coaches to try and stop that gap from occurring. Now, these are specific to Mk3 coaches, and inside this pack here, as you can see, are 12 corridor connectors and 12 blanking plates. These are double O gauge, and as I said, these are for Mk3s. You can get different ones for different types of coaches, particular to the one that you're modelling. So all it is very thin paper, and obviously that has the concertina effect. Obviously they can expand and contract when the train goes around the corner. So here you can see the Arriva first class buffet car. This is a Mk3 coach, and obviously you can see there's quite a lot of detail on the end, and the company recommend either using PVA superglue, Techie Wax, Copydex, or low tack double-sided tape. So the first thing I tried was the double-sided tape. However, it's such a fiddly thing to do, and it was leaving white edges on the side which were quite visible. It didn't really look that realistic. So then I chose to use some rocket car glue, which also works on plastic, and that seems to have done the trick. I've used it quite sparingly just in case I need to take it back off, but you can see there is the blanking plate on the end of the corridor, and it's a perfect fit to the actual door frame, which is why it's important to get the right kit for the particular model. There's no point in getting a Mark II or a Mark I because it'll be a different configuration on the end of the coach. So what I'm going to do next is fit the actual gangway to another coach and then see how it looks. So there you can see the concertinaed gangway, because obviously it protrudes further out than the blanking plate, and I'm quite pleased with the result. If I show you and join you up two trains, these two coaches, I think the desired look is very convincing. So I'm going to crack on and do the rest of the rake of coaches, and we'll put it on the layout and see what it looks like. Now the coaches are connected. I've only connected two just to see how it looks like when the train's pulling away. When they are stationary they look brilliant. However, I've noticed when the train actually pulls away you can just see a slight gap. Just there. So what I might do is add another, stop that train, is add another concertina on the other side, just to stop that gap from occurring. So I've added an extra one onto both coaches now, However, I found that I think that is slightly too much now, because when the coaches were going around corners, this was sticking out far too much, and especially on tight corners, it was overlapping each other and then causing the train and the coach to derail. So what I intend to do is snip off some of this, because I don't need two ends. However, I just need probably one section just to close that gap, and then we'll see how that is. So I've resorted back to the original as per the instructions, one concertina on one side and one blanking plate on the other, just because I was putting a concertina on either side and the train was just derailing all the time. It doesn't look too bad. I can live with a slight gap every now and then, and most of the time you can't even see the gap. So that's the rake of coaches all done, and on the whole I'm very pleased. If you compare from what it used to look like to what it looks like now, in the space of maybe 30 minutes, I think that's great. So what I'll do is I'll leave you now with some running shots of the 67 and class 67 and DVT running. So thanks for tuning in. The result, it does make it better. You don't have that massive gap that you do have if you don't do it. These are off eBay, so I'll put a link to the eBay site in the description below. If anybody else has got any other ideas about how to combat the massive gap you get between the coaches, please let me know. If you'd like to see any more videos, I'll put them on the screen above. And I hope you like the video. If you want to put any comments in, put them down below. And always remember, if you like what you see, share and subscribe. Thank you. Take care.